Hello everyone, this is Gemini33 coming at you with another releases video. Today, I'll be the first person that I know of on YouTube doing the releases video for July. Now, Gemini just is morphing into this really strange company. At first, they changed the mold of their planes, which was fine. I mean, every company has to change. Second, they changed like other things, like they changed the antennas, they changed the Wi-Fi hubs on some of their planes. They even changed like the wheels, which was kind of interesting to me. And thirdly, this is what happened this month, they changed the image process that they have for their releases. Instead of having it like this, where you have the model on a tarmac, you have it like many other of the companies, just like in the midair. So, yeah, I'm taking a new approach on buying models. Since there's so many models out there, and my airport requires a lot, which just in perspective, let me just put a list of models that I need for my airport. I'm not going to have enough time to collect them all before they all go out of stock. So therefore, I am not doing Toledo Airport anymore, or at least until I get enough time to get all these planes. I'll not be doing Toledo Airport. Instead, I'll be doing Seattle, which is a much shorter list of planes that I need to get for that. And it won't become very long due to the releases. The only plane that I'm getting most likely is a JetBlue. But yeah, that's about it. Right, without further ado, let's go. First plane is an Aeromexico 737-800 with scimitars. Now, I will not be getting this one due to the fact that Aeromexico has not begun routes to Seattle yet. However, I'm guessing that the reason I did Seattle, by the way, is because a lot of people. I wanted to do Los Angeles, but I realized that a lot of people. It's very unoriginal. A lot of people do Los Angeles, and like I can name two YouTubers off the top of my head who did at least Los Angeles once. So yeah, I'm doing something original, which is Seattle. So yeah, Aeromexico doesn't fly there, so I'll not be getting him. However, when they do start, I'll buy him when they do start routes, because I'm guessing they will soon. Since Volaris is starting routes soon, I'm guessing Aeromexico will start soon too. Next up is an American A330-200, another one. I hate how Gemini Jets does this. They release too many things. Like, no one wants a second A330 American, unless you're doing Charlotte, which I'm guessing he already bought more than one of the old model. So, yeah, it's kind of a waste, Gemini Jets. Shame on you. And also, don't make models that most people wouldn't buy, like this one. Like, I doubt any of your customers do Chinese airports, and if they do, they probably shop at Phoenix models too. Anyway, this is the China Southern Embraer 190, also released by Gemini Jets, which is not cool because I doubt anyone will get this model. Next up is even stranger, the LL77-9, which I don't understand at all because number one, actually there's only one. LL doesn't even have a 77-9, and number two, I don't even think they're planning on buying a 77-9. I might be wrong, but yeah, I don't think they're even gonna buy one. So yeah, shame on you, Gemini Jets. What's wrong with you? I don't really like this month's releases. However, we do have a good model, at least. We got a JetBlue I Heart New York livery. They already made one of these a long time ago. However, it was in the old mold, and I believe the old one went out of stock on like every website pretty fast. So I'm glad they made a new one, because I doubt this one went out of stock very quickly, since a lot of people since American doesn't operate with them a lot anymore. So this one was good to re-release for people like me who didn't buy the old one. They can now get it. Next up is a Pobeda 737-800. Pobeda is what is commonly referred to as a baby flat. A baby flat is an airline that was created by the dismemberment of the Soviet Union, and Pobeda is a subsidiary of Aeroflot. The fact that after the fall of the Soviet Union, Aeroflot became like too big to handle, and it fell apart, and a lot of subsidiaries were created. One of them was Pobeda, and it's one of the safest airlines in Russia, since Russia is kind of corrupt in their aircraft maintenance department. But yeah, Pobeda is one of the better airlines. Next up, we have the United Express CRJ-200. I will not be getting him due to the fact that I already have a United Express. I have a CRJ 700, and I doubt they fly these to Seattle. And I know that they fly them to San Francisco. That's on the west coast. That's the only place I can think of on the top of my head from the west coast. But yeah, so I'll not be getting him, just to save money and time. Next up, we have Air Force One, which is quite interesting. I might be getting him. I'm probably not, but if I want to, I can. It's on my list. Last but not least, we got the Vietjet Air A321 with sharklets. Like, really? Like, where does Vietjet fly out of Vietnam? Sure, they might go to some other countries like China, but really, Gemini Jets, they don't really go outside of Vietnam. This airline. So, kind of shame on you too. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the 1/400 scale. Let's check the 1/200 scale, which isn't as crappy, but it's still a bit. First off, we got a Air France Concorde, which is good. Good job, Gemini Jets. However, it would have been cool if you could be able to adjust the nose, like for takeoff, like how they do in real life. Just like how like Aero Classics has their DC-8s with the reverse thrusters. Gemini Jets should have like the rotating nose on the Concorde, but that's fine. Next up, we have an Alaska Airlines 737-800 Scimitars for the 1/200 collectors to have, which is good job for you. I think that's a good idea to make them both for 1/400 and 1/200. Next up, we got a Delta 747-400. I believe this is like the third one they've made. Shame on you, Gemini Jets. Another waste of money and metal. Next up, we got a SkyWest Embraer 120. Now, this is an old SkyWest livery. This might be good for like nostalgia collectors. SkyWest was a airline before it became Delta Connection, way back in the 90s and late 80s. Next up, we got a South African A340-600, which looks good. I have no idea what livery it is. Yeah, you can't check that, but it looks good. I wish they made one for 1/400 scale though, for like the people making New York Airport. Next, we got the United 737-900, which looks awesome. I would have gotten this in a heartbeat. It's the Eco Skies livery with the scimitars, and it's 900 scale, which is amazing. So you should have made this in 1/400 scale, which looks awesome. Which would look awesome. Last but not least, we got a Virgin Atlantic 747-400 in the 1/200 scale for those who collect. This would be good for 1/200 scale if you're doing like Orlando Airport, which is, I believe, the only airport that they use these planes for. Maybe they use JFK, but not often. So yeah, guys, this is the releases for July, and in my opinion, I don't think they're real good. I mean, I'm only getting one plane for God's sake. And yeah, thank you all for watching this video. Rate, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.